Yo, yo, yo. What's up, LA Live gang? Salute to Laker Nation. This is your boy, AC, LA Sports Live, and we touched down. We made it to NYC in one piece. Thank goodness. Uh, had a nice flight. No excitement on that. That was pretty good. And we're here right in the middle. We've been here right in the middle of all the action. Let me turn on the camera, man. I'm right in the middle of all the action, guys, in Times Square. I'm on the damn. Hold on. Let me turn on the camera. Let me turn on the camera. It's dark out here, but anyway, let me turn on the camera. We live and direct from my hotel room at the moment. I'm on the 36th floor. You guys see the view from the room. This ain't the best view. I need a corner room, but anyway, we ain't here in NYC, man. Uh, we're gonna go watch the Clippers. Excuse me, the Clippers. What the fuck? The Lakers versus the Nets. Just got off the phone with the Kareem report. Shout out to my main man Kareem. He's headed in this direction. I think we're gonna go out to Harlem and check out the Lakers versus the Brooklyn Nets, and then of course we'll be in the building tomorrow. We will be in the building tomorrow at the historic. They got some thin walls in this joint. I can't be yelling too much. But we'll be in the building at the historic Madison Square Garden to see the Lakers take on the Knicks. And man, I think it's gonna be a crazy night, man. I think it's gonna be uh, another one of a kind performance by the King LeBron James. Let's just get to it, man. Let's just get to it because we got a little bit of news to talk about. First of all, of course, as you guys know, LeBron James and Anthony Davis will not be playing tonight versus the Nets. I repeat, no LeBron, no Anthony Davis versus the Nets. Now look, this ain't the same thing that's going on with the Clippers, man. This is different. We know LeBron is old. We know that ankle ain't right, so he's gonna have to take off some games here and there. So that's just the way it is. And I don't know, how you guys felt about it, but even though AD returned, I kind of figured that he was gonna have to take, he's probably gonna play 2 or 3 games, rest, 2 or 3 games, rest. That's just the way I felt about it. So no real surprise, no Anthony Davis tonight. Um, on the other hand, let's look at what's going on with the Nets. The Nets are kind of shorthanded too now. You guys know the Nets. You know all the drama they had earlier this season, and they finally got it all together. The Nets were clicking on all cylinders until KD got hurt, and now things have kind of turned around a little bit for the Nets. The Nets come into the game 30-19. They're 4-6 in their last 10, so they've been struggling a little bit without KD. But we'll see. We'll see what the Lakers can do with them tonight. Of course, you guys know Lakers come into the game 23-27, 23-27, off that heartbreaking loss to the Boston Celtics. Man, there's so many different stories that came out of that game. Man, it was crazy. The blown call, the mystery fouls that was called on Schroeder, and man, it's just a bunch of drama, man. We just got to move past it. We just got to move past it. It's one game. It was total bullshit. Referees immediately came out and said they got it wrong. And I've never seen this before. I didn't even know the damn refs have a damn Twitter account, but the refs came out in their on their Twitter account and officially apologized for the missed call. So I don't know. Look, I'm not going to go into a bunch of speculation about this, man. I'm just going to leave it alone because, to be honest with you, I was pissed off about that quite a bit, man, up until the next morning. And I just finally decided, look, man, we got to let this shit go. Got to move on. Move on. Hey, we're in the middle of the East Coast road trip, man. We ain't got no time to be tripping off one game too long. But like I said, there were so many different stories coming out as a result of that game. The game was a nationally televised game. It was just a bad look overall. A bad look for the league, bad look for the refs, and you saw how quickly they got themselves together because it was bad. It was bad. You look, it was funny. You had random YouTubers, guys who don't even do videos, Guys who do not even do videos, their channels has nothing to do with sports, nothing to do with the Lakers. Although there probably are NBA fans, they're doing videos, they're commenting um, on the situation with the blown call with the following LeBron James when Jason Tatum slapped him on the arm. So it was a big deal. It was a big deal, and I was talking to one of my buddies, Big C, and he's like, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be a big deal. That game was on national TV. It was a really bad look, and the NBA made sure that the NBA and the officials made sure they got out in front of it real quick because they didn't even wait for the last 2 minute report, which usually comes out the next morning. They announced it right after the game, within an hour. They announced it within an hour that they got the call wrong. So yeah, they knew it was gonna be a big issue. They knew it was gonna be a big issue and they jumped in front of it pretty quickly. So anyhow, enough about that mess. I don't even want to talk about that no more. We got the Nets tonight. Um no LeBron, no AD. We just got the report from head coach Darvin Ham that Rui Hachimura will make his first start for the Lakers tonight. I repeat, we just got the um, we just got the report from Darvin Ham that Rui Hachimura will make his first start as an LA Laker. And if I had to speculate, he'll probably be in there with Thomas Bryant, maybe either Lonnie Walker or Brown, and then we have the two guards. So that'll probably more than likely be the lineup. And then we just got to roll with what we have. We just have to roll with what we have. For the Nets tonight, like I said, we know KD, he's going to be out for an extended amount of time. The Nets also announced that Ben Simmons will not be playing tonight. So Kyrie will be on his own as far as the big three for the Nets. Just like, let's see, Russ will be there. He'll be alone as far as he's concerned with the Lakers with their big three. And we'll see. We'll see. I think the Lakers are gonna win tonight, man. I think the Lakers, they as a team, as an organization, man, they still got a bad tasting them up about what happened up in Boston, and I think they'll play well, man. I think they play well um, in the game tonight versus the Nets. Now, look, we got some trade rumors going around, man, and they do involve the Lakers. And what I'm seeing, I don't necessarily like. I don't necessarily care for, but we'll run down the basics of the trade. We also got some Clipper trade news as well. Um, and this is interesting because Clippers, you don't really hear a whole lot of rumors involving the Clippers. I mean, you hear a little bit of scuttlebutt, but you don't really hear a lot. But it looks like the Clippers are interested in upgrading their point guard position. Um, from what I'm hearing the reports that I'm hearing that Kawhi Leonard, salute, what's up, Humble Sports? What's going on? Salute to Laker fan for life. Um, it's kind of like I said, it's interesting to hear the Clippers name, but it sounds like they're pretty serious. Excuse me. What I'm hearing is Kawhi Leonard is kind of voicing his concerns, and he said that 2 years ago when he got here, man. His concerns with the point guard position with the Clippers, and according to reports, John Wall, he's been made available for the Clippers. I don't know who would want him in that salary, but anyway, it's almost halfway paid for anyway. But according to reports, John Wall is available. He's been made available by the Clippers, and the reports are that Kawhi he wants a reunion. Kawhi Leonard wants a reunion with one of his, either one of his former teammates in Toronto. According to the reports, Kawhi Leonard has told the Clippers, "Look, you need to go out there and get me either Kyle Lowry from the Miami Heat, or I also heard that he's interested in the another one of his old teammates, Fred Van Fleet, and we've heard all the rumors. Fred Van Fleet's been rumored to a lot of teams, including the Lakers. So that's very interesting. That it seems like Kawhi Leonard is finally putting his foot down. Uh, Finally putting his foot down, and it looks like the Clippers are going to try to make a move. Man, it ought to be interesting. I did kind of look at um, the Clippers as far as their assets. They're kind of in the same boat as the Lakers. They traded a lot of picks away to secure Paul George and all that kind of stuff. If some picks are involved as far as the Clippers are concerned, it's going to be they're going to be several years out. But I don't think they have the capital. I think the Lakers trade as far as picks capital is a little bit better, just a little bit better than the Clippers. And I know the Clippers don't have as many second round picks available to trade as the Lakers do. So that'll be interesting to see if the Clippers are able to pull a deal off. Now there's a big blockbuster mega 14 mega trade that's being rumored that I absolutely don't like at all. As far as what the Lakers are set to receive in return in this mega blockbuster 14 deal. I don't have the complete framework of the deal, but I do have the four-star players that are involved in the deal. Now, it's a four-team deal that involves the Suns, the Lakers, the Timberwolves, and the Charlotte Hornets. I repeat, there's a mega blockbuster four-team deal out there being mentioned, and it involves the Suns, the Lakers, the Timberwolves, and the Hornets. Of course, there probably will be draft picks included in this deal. There probably will be, other players to make the salaries work. But here are the principles in this mega trade, and here are the teams that they're going to be going to. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, in the deal, we've heard D'Angelo Russell. We've heard his name mentioned quite a bit in trade talks for um he's going to be made available by the T Wolves. And in the deal, the rumor is that D'Lo will be headed to the Suns. So D'Lo to the Suns from the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, what this ain't right. This ain't right. D'Lo will go to the Suns. The Lakers. In the deal, the Lakers will be set to receive Chris Paul. I don't like that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that at all. Anyway, continuing on in the Timberwolves, in the deal, the Timberwolves will receive Terry Rozier from the Hornets, and the Hornets will receive Russell Westbrook from the Lakers. I repeat, in the deal, D'Lo will be going to the Suns. Um, Chris Paul, old ass Chris Paul, will be going to the Lakers. Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, will be going to the T Wolves, and Russell Westbrook will be going to the Hornets. Um, no, no, no. We already got one old star player, LeBron James. No, 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 no. I'll take D'Lo, I'll take Rozier, but I don't want no parts in no damn CP3. No, no. Um, on his face, it sounds like a good look. On his face, it sounds like a good deal for everybody except the Lakers. Suns get a little bit younger. They get D'Lo. Um, Timberwolves get a change of pace, just a different style player who might, who might maybe they'll get Rozier, and he may mesh a little bit better with Anthony Edwards and the Twin Towers they got going on there in Minnesota, and the Hornets will receive Westbrook, and that's pretty straightforward, pretty much salary dump. The Hornets are out of it. They're not going anywhere. Will be no playoffs. They're in the bottom. Nah, man. Well, look, it's going to be more than CP3, but I'm just you got the specifics as far as the other players involved who the Lakers may receive. If you have them, go ahead and put them in the chat. But I'm not interested in Chris Paul, man. I'm just not interested in Chris Paul. I'm just not interested in Chris Paul, man. That's me. We already got LeBron James, no problem with the King, but he has his issues. Anthony Davis has his injury issues. Chris Paul has his injury issues. He's got multiple years left on his deal. No, I'm just not interested in that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not interested in that. Nah, I'm cool, and I'm pretty sure if we're getting other things, if we're getting other things in that, I just gotta see who it is, of course. But if we're getting other things in this deal, hell no, man, nobody want no damn Chris Paul. He's an asshole, man. I don't like him. I do not like Chris Paul. If we get other things in the deal, cool. But at the same time, I really have to look at it, look at who the players are, look at their contract status because with the addition, CP. Okay, let's look at it. Yeah, CP3, Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder, another old dude. CP3, Jay Crowder, and PJ Washington. Okay, if we get okay, if we get Jay Crowder and PJ Washington, okay, who else is going out with Russ? Because if we just send Russ out now, our front court is like jam packed, bro. It's already gonna be limited minutes with LeBron, AD, um, you know, Rui, and that's another issue that not a lot of people are talking about. There's an issue with Rui. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later, but if you get Jay Crowder, and I believe Jay Crowder, this would probably be a 1 year thing with him because I think his contract will be over. PJ Washington is interesting. PJ Washington is interesting, but I still can't get past the CP3. That's just me personally, man. I can't get past the CP3, and I agree with Micah. Nobody wants Chris Paul in that contract, and that like I said, man, that kind of creates a logjam in our front court because I don't know if you guys know, but I've been kind of reading behind the lines, and we heard the Korean report and Elder talk about this. But I do believe Rui has pretty much been assured that he will start at some point. I know he's starting tonight because LeBron and AD are out, but I think he's been pretty much assured that he will start for the Lakers moving forward. And they've also expressed interest in bringing him back next season. So um, here's the issue with Rui. If you get Crowder and you bring in PJ Washington, PJ Washington is another young player that I know the Lakers might be interested in keeping. But I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the season. Was it the beginning of this season or last season? There's some issues with Rui Hachimura, and it goes back to when Kyle Kuzma came for the Lakers. Came from the Lakers, and we know that uh, Kyle Kuzma pretty much took Rui's starting job. Um, and there was some issues with Rui, man. Rui had some I don't know what you should say, man. But Rui was not happy about Kyle taking his losing his starting job to Kyle Kuzma. No disrespect to Kyle Kuzma. But Rui was not happy about it, and he had some personal issues behind it and needed to take time off. That's all I say about it. But you guys can go and do your history, do your research. Rui Hachimura was not happy about Kyle Kuzma taking his starting job. There was some, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say it because he's on the Lakers now. I don't want to talk shit about him. But he had some issues, man. He had to deal with the issue of losing his starting job And if you bring in Jay Crowder, if you bring in PJ Washington, specifically PJ Washington, then Rui will pretty much find himself in the same position. That's just the way I look at it. So I don't see, I don't know. Maybe they would send another front court player out, like Thomas Bryant, to make more room or whatever. But I don't think the Lakers want to do that to Rui Hachimura. I think they like Rui. They want to keep him. He's barely scratched. He still has plenty of potential to grow to be a better player. And I don't think they want to do any direct or indirect shots to his ego by bringing in PJ Washington and or Jay Crowder. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. I hear you. That's a viable way of doing it, but I don't think they, I don't think the Lakers want to do any moves, like I said, that would piss off Rui and or his agent because from what I heard, they had some really kind of tough negotiations with his agent when he came here, and the Lakers made some sort of assurances. So if you were to within 2 weeks trade for Jay Crowder and PJ Washington, that's going to send up some red flags. And Rui's going to have options, even though I believe he's a restricted free agent. He's going to have options. So I don't think the Lakers want to endanger that relationship just yet. They just started it, man. They just started it. I don't think they want to do that. And whether you guys want to realize this or not, or you want to admit it or not, the Lakers have more than one reason to want to keep Rory Hachimura around, more than just basketball, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Rory Hachimura. Like, I'll go to some Lakers game later on this season, but expect uh, the Crypto.com arena this year and years moving forward. Rui remains on the Lakers, man. You're gonna have a lot of Japanese fans wanting to go and see and support Rui Hachimura, and the Lakers do really well with their marketing, and that's just right up their alley. For lack of better words, that's right up their alley, and I don't think they're going to screw that up with Rui Hachimura, man. I just don't think. I think they want to protect and preserve that relationship. So that's just my opinion, man. We'll see, man. But excited about this game tonight. Like I said, guys, I told you before, we decided not to hit this game up in person. Um, we're gonna go. My main man Kareem is on his way. We're gonna hit the streets and go check out the Brooklyn Nets tonight. And then we will be in the house at MSG. We will be in the house at MSG to watch the Lakers versus the Knicks tomorrow. And I think it's going to be another one of those crazy performances by the GOAT, LeBron James, at MSG tomorrow. So you guys want to make sure you check that out. And I want to be in the house to see that tomorrow, man. So I gotta stick around and do that, man. So guys, I'm gonna chill out, rest up a little bit till Kareem pulls up. Then we're gonna hit the streets. Thanks, you guys. Thank you guys for checking in, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. Salute to Humble Sports. Salute to Antoine Brown. Who else we got up here? Laker fan for life. Michael Alexander. Um, who else we got in here? I think that's it. Eric Kwan pulled up. Thank you guys for checking in. Um, If you guys haven't subscribed to my other channel, man, I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link in my community tab to my other channel, man. But we got a big story. I got a big story I'm gonna work on in a little bit, and probably post it tonight on the this story. You guys know the story in Memphis behind, concerning those cops and everything, man. It's just a ridiculous update, some inside information into what went on there, and I'll talk about it on my other channel. I'll drop the link in community tab. You guys can go ahead and subscribe to that channel if you so choose. Anyway, salute to everybody in the chat. This is your boy AC LA Sports Live in the house in NYC. Man, we gotta hit the we gotta get out here. But I gotta see the city. Um, Once again, salute to my main man Kareem. We'll probably I don't know. We'll probably go live. Or at least maybe he will tonight. At the game and see what we got cooking. Anyway, it's your boy AC LA Sports Live. I will rap with y'all later.